What's up, guys? It's me, Tails Extra 2009X. I know I said that the comic I was making is cancelled, but I'm reworking it. So I'm gonna tell you where the comic is gonna be releasing on. So it's gonna be releasing on Instagram, Twitter /X, YouTube, only the cover, and TikTok and my DeviantArt account. Yeah, I'm gonna leave all the descriptions in the links. And today, by the time you see this video, I'm gonna be covering the Sonic X Godzilla comic. So yeah, let's go. It's time to cover Sonic X Godzilla. Here, shout out to all these people who made the comic and the artists and stuff. Shout out to them. Okay, let's start. I'm gonna be using Google Translate to read this because I'm dyslexic. I can't read. You know what? I'm gonna do type that in the in the description because I'm tired of saying that. So we start off in Station Square. Sonic says to Eggman, Eggman, you can destroy or I will stop you, you big ass monkey. Eggman and the Egg Hawk, I think that's his name. Sonic says, you're something nuisance. I will keep destroying whatever I want. I'm a spoiled brat. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a big explosion happens. Sonic flies everywhere, people running. Eggman, Aah! Sonic says, ouch. Then he says to Eggman, wait, that wasn't you? Eggman, of course, says to him, that was not me, Ahmar, Ahmar, ya Khalila. Then Sonic looks up, what the freak is that? Sonic says, what is that? And we see Mecha Godzilla fighting Killer Moth, or whatever this guy was named. Eggman says, who dares to destroy my Egg Hawk? My Egg Hawk deserves a better, a glorious defeat. Then Eggman says, what is that? It is glorious! The Haktua Egg Haktua. More of the city gets destroyed. A guy says, I don't know, I should have been with my brother in, I don't know, that place. Then Sonic saves everyone. Then, I don't know what the frick happens. Eggman sees these creatures, says, look for, I don't know, this moth thing can fly and amazing, but this robot, it has amazing technology, amazing armor. I want this robot to explore much more. I don't know, it doesn't say that. You can pause and read it if you want, or buy the original comic. With this creature, I can make my two projects, Project Dark Future or Project Egg Cook, I don't know. Then a guy says, I know, tell me what to do. Then Amy says, hey, of course it's Eggman's shitty plan. Eggman says, of course, welcome عصفورة وواد البت البينك والواد العصفور بقى طيارة العصافير بتاعتكم مش عارف ايه. Amy says, what the freak is this machine that you made, Eggman? Eggman says, I wish it was mine. I wish it was my responsibility, but sadly, it's not mine. It's not my junk or property because I strip in a strip club to get more money or do TikTok lives to get more money. Eggman says, what if I could harness that power? With that power, I could rule the world or whatever it calls. And Sonic says, this was not supposed to be for my day. I was supposed to eat a chili dog at the new place in 7 something Brooklyn down. I don't know. Sonic takes care of the rockets and a big atmosphere James Bond movie whatever. Amy says, Sonic, you're brave. Sonic says, Amy, Tails, you took a while. Eggman confronts the thing, says, who made you? What, you're brilliant. Then this thing blasts off Eggman and says, not my mustache. Eggman says, I should get your code, and with your code and I don't know, I could rule this disgusting world. The multiverse, then the universe, then the multiverse, then who knows? That will be enough. But I thought Eggman was gonna be like this original classic scene from Sonic Adventure. Okay, they're still flying. And Amy says, hold on, maybe that wing monster is trying to get away from that robot. Sonic says, okay, I'm gonna try to deactivate it. Tails says, are you sure, Amy? Amy says, I don't know. Amy says, I have a gut feeling this moth is good. Sonic comes out of nowhere and says, Amy, you gotta get your moth friend to stop to calm down or the other city will be destroyed. I don't have no having my chili dog. Amy says, it's worth a shot. Amy says, we're friends. Please don't destroy this. Eggman says, oh, we are. Eggman says, ooh, what's wrong, Amy? How adorable. Now you go give her a kiss. Sonic says, what the frick is it doing? Tails says, that's, I don't know, that's dust. And that dust destroys anything metal. And the tornado's falling off. Amy, your moth friend is not acting very friendly. Amy says, at least the moth took out the robot out of the fight. Sonic says, Tails says, well yeah, but the wings from the moth destroyed the freaking tornado. Sonic says, in other words, to be continued. And that was Sonic X Godzilla issue 1. Here's all the original artwork slash cover art for the comic. It's amazing. I can't wait to review issue 2. So I know it was short, but yeah, the more the merrier. See ya guys, it's me with Tales Extras 2000. Hello Kenny. Tales Extra 2009X, and see ya. Like, subscribe. See ya, Floopas.